Hi everybody, thanks for clicking Treats TV. I'm your Urban Pixie Chan. Getting ready to try and do a quick video. It's not going to be quick, people. I'm letting you know now. Right after my therapy from an injury from February, and I'm giving you all of Urban Pixie. And I say that because there's no makeup. That's my skin, no filters. There's a shine. There's going to be a shine because my skin shines. That's oil. Because I put oil on my face, there's going to be puffiness because I don't wear makeup. And it's thyroid. If you had a little common sense, young or old, has to be something. Yeah, it's thyroid. Teeth, impeccable. Those are mine. No cavities. These caps are not bandwagon. I have always had caps because when I was young, I had chipped teeth. So there's no pretense here. Whatever if you've watched the blog or go back and watch the blogs, whatever you see is who I am. You get a snippet of me because if you see me in the street, I'm very aware of where I'm at. That's people in real life. This is what I choose to share with you. This is what I'm going to give you. And sometimes people need this because they may not have this personality naturally. They may not have these thoughts. They may not have all of these things that they get to share. So this is what I choose to give you. It's not, there's no pretense here though. You don't have to Google me. You don't have to try and pull my stuff. You don't have to do anything hearsay. You don't have to let people name drop and tell you who they knew, because I give you a piece of me every week. And then when this button gets pushed, I go back to real life. And that's when you take what you need for you. And I say that because don't get confused with those personalities out there that are on stage and giving you a personality. This button, this is a personality. The real person has to still go cook. Those people have to eat. She walks around in her husband's shirt. She's had to raise her tone or put media in place. Or the guy actually does respond when somebody comes at him and he punches somebody in his face. He's human. He's living real life on a camera. We, fortunately, get to shut it off, hide, or whatever it is. These people are living non-stop in your view. So they never get private moments. I don't want you to ever feel that this is just the end-all be-all of who you're watching. I'm giving you a snippet when I choose to give it to you, when I can be this person and I can shut everything off and say, okay, let me put my best foot forward for them, and not there's no pretense here. My best foot forward, and they might need a moment. People might need a moment, and that's what this blog is. I wanted to make sure everything here, when you come here, is clear. I blog my hair ain't done. I blog, however, I blog in a scarf, whatever. Everybody doesn't get that privilege, but I'm letting you know this is what it is. So when you know, sometimes I talk with my hands and sometimes I don't. It depends on where you're at, what you're in. But those people don't get those privileges. And some of y'all are getting it confused. It's a show. It's an act. It is a stage. That's all it is. So, Professor gets arrested and charged with, you know what, I'm sorry. I didn't write it down and I didn't want to digest it too much. So I'm going to tell you that I waited and did this blog when I can do it at an even keel, when I could be fair, because I see both sides of everything, mine, flaws, and others. Yes, she could have given up her ID immediately. No, they didn't have to handle that situation that way. But I'm going to stop this right here. I'm going to let everybody do their research. Everyone forms their own opinion. We're going to do cause and effect when you form your own opinion, because that is the common thread to this week's blog. And this is going to be a blog for you. This is the old blogs when it's 45 minutes to an hour, so don't get upset. Letting you know in advance. And I'm pausing because I pause when I speak because I think before I speak. So my blogs may be longer. Don't get any type of way. If you want foolishness, buffoonery, and all that, whatever, I give you that every now and then. But I think before I speak. All I want is the subpoena for the videotape for the street that she was on during those officers' duties. That's it. Now process it. That's it. She's a professor. I don't think she's an idiot. People are right when I read, and when I read the comments and all of that. Just hand your ID over. Process what is happening to you right at that moment. Cordially respond to officers. Do note, as she did, you're speaking to me in this manner. It's just going to add up. Then do whatever you have to do for you, for your rights. And there was no reason, I think, for the jaywalk. Stop. I don't know how far in the street she was. That's the only thing. Like, is she walking in the yellow line all the way up the block? Or did she jaywalk, as many people do, on a diagonal or wherever? Anything outside of those two white lines, people, the crosswalk, is jaywalking. Here's my ID, officer. Thank you for my ticket. There's cameras everywhere. She felt violated. Subpoena the cameras. So if while you're on duty, no one else got stopped, because everybody didn't cross in that line, then there's a problem. That lady got body slammed. Subpoena the cameras. And that's the best thing I could figure. Leave your comments, good and bad, and tell me how you feel on Facebook at Treats TV or on YouTube. I don't even think I post to my blogger anymore. I definitely don't post, to Instagram. And as I said, Twitter is just a celebrity. Like, you need it to coincide with things, but I just don't feel a need for Twitter. So let's move on. For the dumb down moment, if you watch Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta, Kirk and his mother-in-law, cause and effect. Now, everyone isn't up in arms at how this man is handling his mother-in-law. And I get it. I get it. He doesn't have to do this to her, and he doesn't have to do that. And I get hers. That's my daughter. Your daughter stayed. If a man puts his hands on my daughter, yes, we're going to have a problem. But I'm also going to tell my daughter, I'm coming to get you. Have all your stuff packed, and let's go. Once you go back, don't call me. I pulled you out. And I do get the whole psychological behind why women stay and why they go back. I'm talking about my child. Your daughter is staying with her husband. Don't be confused. She's married to him, and she's staying. So this ain't nothing new with this man's personality. But here's where I really got a problem. You ran over my bike. He's a biker. No. Listen, y'all. He doesn't do that for play. We don't just do that for fun. He's a biker. That's his therapy. That's how he clears his head. When you have a husband or a wife who has extracurricular activities, let them enjoy them. She ran over the only thing that she knows he loves because she's hurting her daughter. Because he's hurting, excuse me, her daughter. But also you ran over his bike out of malice. So I broke your glasses. I need that bike. You may not understand how I need that bike. I know you need them glasses. Now everybody hates this man, and I'm not biased. I see both. I see everything. Mind your business, because she's staying. I learned that a long time ago. She's going to stay. So next time you see her with a black eye, you just got to be like, you okay? All right, so put your glasses on, let's go. Because she's going to stay. But I'm tired of these mamas at this age, number one, acting like they really could put it in. I'm going to just say it. If you don't follow slang, I'm sorry, just Google. You can Google anything. If you're older and don't know how to use the internet, your young group can explain it to you, or they can. Stop acting like y'all could put it in. For real. Here's another thing for women. People. Stop putting people in your business and lining other people up to fight your battles. Handle your business. Everybody else, mind their business. That's number one. Stop putting other people, making them feel like, oh, they was wrong, and oh, I'm a, mind your business. She like it. That's what you deal with. Your daughter like that. She enjoys that behavior. Right? Thirdly, if you look across media, your media you watch, and if you watch what they call, this is called Ratchet TV. Another thing to Google if you don't do slang. It's always mamas feeling like they gon' whatever. Why? Because you old. See, this is the thing. I believe in respect your elders. I know you got to. I know you got to be quiet when they talking to you any old type of way. I know you got to not say to them, but when you was my age, you was in the barn laying on hay, conceiving all your... So you can't say that to them, right? They don't live their life. And then all these old people want to get self-righteous, and talk about and treat everybody else like they didn't live their life. Like you didn't like that man because Superfly was out during some of these people. Google that too. Light skin, tall, fine, supposedly the greater hair was what was popping. Let's not act like it ain't happened. Everybody was getting married. Some people was getting married from what, 15, 16 and up? Because that's when your body start getting hot. Let's really deal with it. Fronting. Y'all, them old people. And I like everybody. But I get tired of old people throwing that brick and hiding their hand. I feel her with that's my child. Sometimes though you gotta step out and let them walk their path. Friends, sisters, whatever. Cynthia Bailey's sister did it on Atlanta Housewives or whatever it was, jumping in her sister's business. She chose that. She chose that. She stayed through that. When she get tired, she'll leave and let her stop coming and crying to you because you're going to stay. What I'm going to tell you for? I'm tired of people feeling like, first of all, you they soldier. Pawn. I said it. They moving you all around they board. And for all the parents, it hurts. You're going to cry a lot of days. That's what I was told. The more you cry, the less you pee. You're going to cry a lot of days. Look that up too. Sorry to all the other persuasions that don't speak African American. or slang, because everybody African American don't speak like this. I'm tired of people always jumping at everybody else's whatever and not looking at cause and effect. See, y'all forgot what was going on prior. He said on national television that the mama kept making comments that made him question, well, if anybody know you better than your mama know, because this is who you leave your kids with. You leave your kids with to go creep when you're tired of your man or your woman's smack. So if my mama says something to my man, he might be like, yo, why your mom said, what's going on? Cause and effect. I ain't mad that he snapped the glasses. Listen, little lady, I can't put my hands on you. You're going to stop coming at me. You're going to mind your business. You need to go with your mama. I know this is going to make a lot of people hot. But how much do people have to take? See, this is the common thread right here. This is that cause and effect. How much does somebody have to take? Why do I got to keep letting you smack me? I let you smack me last season. I let you smack me last show. 10 shows. Portia, more Ratchet TV, blanks out on everybody's villain, Kendra. Kenya. What's her name? Kenya. Whatever the name is. She's poking at her with a scepter. She just keep poking, keep poking, keep poking. Then she pulls out a bullhorn. But let's stop. We ain't even going to take from the couch. 10 shows back. Whatever you want to pick. Remember, this is edited. See? Y'all forget all of this. It's not real. It's edited. Y'all didn't hear all the comments she kept probably making to this female. You don't get all the times that she's out there subliminally messing with this female. Leaving, doing interviews and keep calling Portia dumb. She needs to do some homework. See how nice that is? She needs to do some homework. A dumb moment? You talking about her marriage? You going behind her back? She got to just keep... violence, I don't condone violence, and it's not the way of... Bullying. This is common thread. It's cause and effect, people. This is cause and effect. This whole blog. A little boy in New York who is friends with someone that he feels he has to be friends with, because if I'm not friends with you, what are you going to do to me? Because you already bother me anyway. I am not justifying anything on this blog. At 14, people can't handle themselves as an adult. At 14, this child goes, and I'm sorry he took another life. I'm hurt for the family. I'm hurt because it's another child. I am hurt for so many reasons. That child also is lost now. He's being tried as an adult. He's 14, people. He is screaming, get this person off my back. Yes, you have seen him with them because he's scared not to be with them. Everybody doesn't handle everything the same, people. I don't know how to make you understand to stop bothering me. And I'm 14 and dealing with all these moments. If you are African American, you know that you have probably, in an old world, been spanked. And we use the term beat. Let's knock it off. This is real talk, real blog. And whipped in all types of ways. And when you got in your room, you fought the imaginary person, because it's the person that just spanked you. You hated them. And you wish that they got hit by a bus. They died. You don't mean any of that. But you do feel this because something is inflicting this upon you. So what do you think this 14-year-old child felt? Listen again. I hate that it's a child gone, and I hate that this child had to experience this. But bullying comes in so many forms, and when someone responds, though it may not be how you feel they should respond, look at how we're treating them. Well, they shouldn't have, and that's not appropriate, and you shouldn't have responded this way, and it's a whole lot of everything. You ain't said nothing to the person that kept prodding this person. Ain't nobody said stop. Lady got beat down. Cause and effect. Why did she get beat down in front of her 2-year-old? Oh, so unjustified. Because she running her mouth at work about a female that she should have been minding her business. Go to work, do your job, shut up, mind your business. See that? Two intertwined, right? Been there. You standing up for people that ain't standing up for you. So I learned not to be a pawn. She is over here, all up in somebody's stuff. You know they tell you, when I catch you, I'm going to get you. Now, how she got her was foul. But that was probably when she caught her, you know, walking. That child thing made me really upset. She inflicted it on the person's child. She beat her down. How long was I supposed to stay at work? And y'all gonna keep making it uncomfortable for me to be at work. I'm gonna go tell my boss that they're making me feel uncomfortable because they're gossiping at work and the things are not true, and I have to come to this workplace. And now that is harassment. Now prove it. Prove it. Everybody is not equipped mentally to handle certain things. She beat her. It was horrible. It's a cause and effect. Why you gonna keep doing that? Why you? See, it's bullying with your mouth too. I'm not condoning anything, people, because I know how them comments is gonna look. I could imagine how I'm coming across this camera. But what I'm trying to tell you is, sometimes, the same way everybody else got to think and not respond, and maybe the law says to respond with the same amount of action. So if someone smacks you open hand, you have to smack them back open hand. So this is what people are asking in society. If I talk about you, you got to handle that. Just let me talk, talk back about me. Don't work that way in nature, in all reality. And then people feel like, well, they get whatever they deserve, and that's their consequences and all of this. And I'm just amazed at what you're allowing people to bully. You're allowing people to bully people. And we're going to pull from that. I just want y'all to know cause and effect here. And now we're going to have another dumb down moment, booty. There is no transition, right? Booty. Strolling my timeline, and an old acquaintance puts up, she's the bomb for this, by the way. She puts up like a little meme, and it's a female with a big bottom, and it says, "You got a big booty, but how's your brain? How's your mind?" And not brain for those idiots out there. I know what you're thinking. How's your mind? And it got me to thinking, she's right. Now, I have a child. My body goes up and down. I'm entitled. I snap it back when I need to. I do the makeup and all that when I need to. But what about when women didn't have booty? And I'm going to take y'all back. Let's travel a little back. Remember when everything was light skin, long hair, don't care? When women had no shape, they might have had tatas, but them booties was a little flat. Workout videos, oh, let's dig back. When the bomb man had what they call now slang, exotics on their arm. Because not all women had booty. They had tatas maybe. Everything from the tatas down was like a box sometimes. It was all in your features. The hair was high. The makeup was done. And your clothes were impeccable. Not necessarily naked. Your clothes were impeccable. The booty is fly. But what I did see is, now my family, a couple of women that's holding, I have a nice shape when I act like it. It's always honest. When I act like it. But I know I have one, so I do what I want to do, and then when I want to get on wherever I'm really going, when I decide to step out, suck it back in. And again, my child is about to be 3. And I'm raising mine. Nobody else is raising them. So when someone else was helping me raise them, you have more time. So be clear about that whole picture. Think about all of that. But these women are out here, and I heard a woman who really believes that the booty is what's popping. It is. But I'm from the overall female. When you knew that a man, if that's what you wanted, because that's not the end all and be all to a woman's world, is to get a man. But if it is, the booty is now. It's a fad. Don't be fooled, people. If your body ain't all that, if you're a little chunky, there's always somebody out there for you. I tell everybody that. Some dude wants still the exotic female who looks like this, who doesn't have all of that, but she's a beautiful whatever. You know, whether she's Malaysian or whatever. That type of female is what I'm saying. Some men like the brick house woman. Different persuasions don't like all that. So I always believed in the crossover, right? For all you ball players, right? That's the crossover. I could go wherever I want to go. But this female seems to believe that the booty is the end all and be all to the personality. When Biff asks you to spell a word or to dumb down on the broad personality, when Mustafa needs you to help him cater something and it's not that type of crowd, when Taraj wants to take you to his cultural whatever, cousin's wedding, when the next person needs you to have a conversation with him and keep him warm and not play the typical games that you may know, can you? Because the booty is not going to help you with any of that. He wants to take you to the races, and you still trying to make the people who've been doing this for as long as this is 3rd generation, 4th generation of this, and you trying to make them come into your world. What? The booty cannot help you with any of that. When you can't just be where you are at that time and let that go. A plump booty is nice if you look nice in your clothes, but it doesn't help you in a board meeting, a board room, or promotions. And I'm not talking about getting test promotions, because corporations don't exactly promote according to tests anymore. At all, really. Your professor doesn't care about your booty. And there is a such thing as charisma. Not personality, charisma. So this right here is for the younger group. Just hold on. Now don't get me wrong. Let me backtrack. Mommy makeover is going down. But I always had a natural, nice shape. Flintstone feet, thunder thighs, Coke bottle. Booty was what it needed to be. Personality is beautiful. Smile is impeccable. Quiet when needed to be. Hair is always whatever. Short, long, or whatever. approachable. He knows what it looks like without it. And it's great when it's on. I'm from a generation that didn't need that, because she was out there learning socially, culturally, and on the front lines. So you can take her anywhere, whether she has a big booty or not, or nah, for those who don't understand simple conversation. You should be able to do this. No body language. Transition into this. And know when to do this. It's not acting. It's called being diverse. And if you blow your booty up and don't want to transition into anything else, more power to you. Take the booty, because we're going to have a compromise, and blow it up. But please be able to put on a business attire. Cover your tats. Walk into a board meeting. Show them your credentials. And then go to Bali and learn how to do their dances. And that's all I'm going to ask of our women and our younger group. Because telling our daughters or showing them, oh, that's all this is, and this is the Becky language, and blowing up our booties, I'm getting my mommy makeover, I'm going to say that again, is not all that there is. And I'm seeing women who are judging other women and instilling and making our females think that he's not going to look at you if you look like that. There is somebody for everyone. Let him see you with your hairline back here first. I said it. Let him know what all of this looks like before you put your makeup on. Let him see you with a cap low so he understands that you can transition into that world. And then let him choose you. Hope your dishes are done. Your commute is over. Happy 4th of July, people. I'll see you next Wednesday.